Dear followers of the monastic Bluebeam conspiracy, the question is not to believe or not to believe. The question is, who are the spooks who fed Serge Monast this crazy Bluebeam script? And why did they do that?
In 1994, not long before Serge Monast released the Bluebeam conspiracy, Joel Engel published a book on Gene Roddenberry, the myth and the man behind Star Trek, and our creator. This book had some information in it about a Star Trek feature film script proposal dating from the mid-70s. The story told of a flying saucer programmed to send people who looked like prophets down to Earth. The special guest list included Jesus Christ.
So, what do we have here? An alien invasion and a false reappearance of prophets such as Christ, Mohammed, Buddha, Krishna.
It was all in the book on our creator, and it was all in the monastic conspiracy.
And how would the people of the earth receive the images of these gods?
Telepathically, in both cases.
With Monast, all of us will be convinced that the God of our own choice is speaking to us from the very depths of our own soul. And in the proposal of our creator, people will receive mental impressions of a returning God.
The Bluebeam Project tells us about massive UFO sightings and a space show designed to make mankind believe in an alien invasion. In the Roddenberry proposal, Captain Kirk assembles his old crew and takes the Enterprise on a mission of interception with an alien force, claiming to be God himself.
According to Serge Monast, these staged events, coordinated by all sorts of software and satellites, will show the world a new Christ, a new Messiah, Maitreya. He will start immediately a new world religion.
Even the most learned will be deceived, Monast says.
But in 1976, Roddenberry already described how Captain Kirk and his Star Trekkies discovered that the God they had worshipped was actually the Great Deceiver,
or the computer-programmed remains of an alien race, cast out from their dimension into our own.
Only difference is that NASA are the bad guys for Serge Monast, while Captain Kirk and his crew have to deal with a malfunctioning alien craft.
Themes from the Roddenberry proposal were recycled throughout the history of Star Trek, in movies such as Star Trek V, The Final Frontier,
or the Next Generation episodes Justice and Devil's Due. This episode,
one of my favorites,
was running in 1991,
and was echoed even stronger by the 1994 monastic Bluebeam projects.
In Devil's Due, the planet Ventax 2 is in chaos, as a result of the returning of a being called Ardra, who claims to be the devil of that culture.
Prophecies are coming true. There are several earthquakes, and people have visions of their devil.
In fact, Ardra uses the same technology,
holograms and projections,
to convince the Ventaxians that she has come to fulfill the prophecies.
1,000 years ago she made a deal with the people of Ventax.
A millennium of peace and tranquility, the end of war, poverty and famine.
But in exchange she would lay claim on Ventax and enslave all its inhabitants upon her return.